Ahoy! Today we're going to be playing some MyGM. Um, as you can see here, oh, hold on. Let's see. I think this is new. I haven't played 2K in 2 years because I was on a mission, but let me read these real quick. I'm going to go unranked here. Let's try hard, see what happens. Okay, so we're here in MyGM, and I've been thinking about this a little bit, who I wanted to be able to be a GM for, and also just kind of what the dynamic of my team would be as I rebuild it. So I've been thinking of the Oklahoma City Thunder. I just really like where they're at right now. I think Shai Gilgeous, I don't know how to say it, Alexander is a really good player, young core piece that I want to build around, and kind of the thought or the inspiration that I have going into it is the Utah Jazz, and where they're at right now as kind of a 3-and-D type team, but they kind of have their own flow of a small market team that's been able to make it big, and that's currently working really good in their favor. I'm gonna be the Thunder's GM. Type in my name here. Oops, not with a capital. Alright. Oh, Team Governor's house. So he says, "Hey there, Benjamin. First and foremost, welcome to the team." So this is Ron Hollis. Whoa, I look really different in this. Of course, thanks for having me. I'm ready to get started. But before I do, is there anything you'd like to discuss first? Well, you've got a great reputation, but I would want to know a bit more about how you'll lead the organization. If you had to sum up the key to management in one word or phrase, what would it be? So we got leadership, diplomacy, insight, finances, facilities. For me, if I was actually a GM, I would say leadership. Leadership that comes from the top. I'll make sure everyone sees me hardworking in all branches of the organization. I see, that's an interesting approach. That's all I have for you right now. Is there anything you'd like to ask me? Not right now, though. Right now, though, if anything comes to mind, I'll be sure to let you know. Perfect. Glad to hear it, Benjamin. Sometime this week, once you've settled in, please drop by. We can go over things I'd like to see from you over the next year. How many appointments you'll have for or AP. So that's new. I don't remember what the AP is. Action points. Okay. GM gives you a limited number of action points per play, or AP. Okay, so they have, this is new too. The assistant GM gives recommendations on action you can take here. And then this is tasks, so that you can be able to keep track. Score, as you complete goals, your score here will increase. And then your experience points will be up in that right corner. I do want to have a chat with our star and maybe Dort. Oh, my limousine, huh? Okay. And Clayco, you ever order pancakes for the table? What? Like at brunch? Exactly. All the time. Easy way to solve the savory/sweet dilemma, and it's more fun to share stuff. I think eating should be communal. I did it for the first time the other day, and I can't believe I've gone my whole life without ordering pancakes for the table. It's everything I never knew I needed. Better late than never, you know. I'm glad you've seen the light. There's no going back now, that's for sure. Okay, so that gave us 3 morale and 3 trust. Okay, let's go ahead and do that with our other players. I'll skip it though, so then you don't have to see that nonsense. Dort's car got broken into. So I'm gonna go to the next week. Press conference. Ooh. What are your goals as a newly minted GM of the Oklahoma City Thunder? Big things. Learning. Let's see. I'm going big things. I want us to accomplish big things here. Championships, all-star seasons, and every other marker of success. That was what I was brought here to do, and I believe in my ability to get it done. First things first, I'm going to check out my staff here and just see. Oh wow, our coach is actually not bad. I trust our head coach right now. I think he is pretty good. I kind of want to see his so he has he was a former player. Teacher. His players have greatly increased chance of developing signature skills. That's cool. And then he is tactician. Players absorb knowledge. Basketball IQ is increased in the fourth quarter for all players. I do think I'm gonna get a better assistant head coach though. Ooh, uh-oh, gotta take it. Don't fire, pull the trigger. Or don't pull the trigger. Gotta do it cordially, gotta be nice to the guy. This is his career. After careful consideration, I've come to the decision that we no longer wish to retain your services. I think we need to move in a different direction. Okay, coaching legend Otis Newman. I'm gonna have him come be our assistant head coach, or assistant coach. We can make that work. Okay, that works for me. Really looking forward to joining the Thunder. We're gonna do big things together. Like the rest of our staff, so I'm gonna keep it there. I think what I want to do, and this is just get myself a younger center that I think is gonna fit in with everything here. So I'm gonna go ahead and look for a couple of centers, and I'll be back once I got it. Came back with a couple of centers that I think would complement this team at least decently. Wendell Carter Jr. Would be kind of the one that I would get if I couldn't get the other two, or maybe just the bench option, I don't know. But the other ones that I thought was Clint Capella. I know he's not a three-point shooter, but he is a defender, rebounder, and he is an inside scorer obviously, so he could complement the rest of the team if they were three-point shooters. So him or Christian Wood, Those are the three that I would think would fit kind of this play style that I was thinking about. There may have been one more, maybe Chris Boucher, but other than that, I think those are the three that I'm gonna go for. So let me try to make some trades, and if I get one to go through, then you'll see it. I think I'm gonna take this, even though it's a little bit of an overhaul. But we'll end up getting Wendell Carter Jr., Otto Porter, and then Christiano Felicio. Otto Porter and Christiano are on 1-year deals. So hopefully I could get Otto on a smaller deal than 28 million. But I like this. I think this is gonna be good. Now I'm gonna chat with Wendell, Otto, and Svi Makayuk. I know that's not his name, but see anything good on Netflix lately? Been watching old Frasier episodes, actually. Get out of here. I love Frasier. Total classic. Those guys are all great actors. Don't forget Daphne. Sometimes I think she's the best part of the show. Totally, she's great. I can't believe you're a Frasier head too. I put it on like my default whenever I can't find something else, basically. We've got to start a podcast or something. I'm down if you are. We'll work out specifics later, but that's a deal. I'm 100% on this. Holy smokes, I got a Frasier podcast with Wendell Carter. First conversation. Ooh. Okay, so... Okay, I guess I got a thing to unlock stuff on MyGM. And I want Trade Finder because it's gonna make my life a lot easier. I'm gonna get rid of Trevor Ariza because he's just 12 million on our books. That doesn't need to happen. I'm gonna take this one. This is Trevor Ariza and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. We'll get better player in my opinion at this age, at least. For same amount of money, and Kentavious Caldwell has a 2-year, so through episode 1 we made a couple trades, got Otto Porter Jr., Wendell Carter, and Kentavious Caldwell. I think that's gonna end this episode of MyGM for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Made a couple good trades. I'm happy with them. I'm gonna look at some people more off the camera, so that when we get into this I can have it go a little bit more smooth. I'm still kind of learning and figuring things out, but thank you for watching, and yeah, I'm thankful for you. Have a good day.